In the 1930s, Winona and Norman Stevens purchased a 50-acre plot of land deep in Rustic Canyon. But ever since they sold the compound in 1949, rumors abound that the Stevens were Nazi sympathizers and that the real reason they bought the property was to wait out the war and build a compound that would eventually become Hitler's West Coast White House. Are the rumors true, or is this just another tale in Hollywood folklore? Come along on this adventure to investigate one of the strangest stories in the history of Los Angeles. So I think we have made it to one of the first gates here. There are several entrances going down into the canyon. Here we are. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was just a tad bit nervous about what I'm about to find. This is a 300,000 gallon water tank that was meant to help the Stevens develop a self-sustaining utopic community. Let's go check it out. So it looks like that this was the main holding tank for the Murphy's Ranch community. You can see the piping that runs down this way, then all the way down the stairs here into the canyon. These here are propane tanks. So this would have been used to provide energy to the compound down below. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my headlamp because it's gonna be pretty dark in there, but there is a pretty good opening right over there. Alright guys, we are inside of the water tank. This is crazy. Check out these images. So apparently ever since the Mandeville fire of 1978, this place has kind of like become a haven for all sorts of people. It's really weird and really creepy. We got a lot more to explore, so I'm gonna head back out. We're sure to find something. So it is said that the Stevens put in about $4 million or $70 million in today's numbers into this property. They paid the famed architect Paul Williams to construct a 4-story house, a refrigerator room, a bunker, an indoor swimming pool, a steel house, 2 diesel generators, and they even terraced the hillsides here with what is said to be 125 different species of fruiting trees. It's rumored that the Stevens were encouraged to purchase the property by a Rasputin-like spiritual healer named Conrad Anderson. In the 1930s, Anderson told the Stevens that there would be a world war, that Hitler's Germany would eventually conquer Europe and the United States, and that they could ride out the war at their new compound. During their stay, Anderson hosted Nazi sympathizers who conducted nighttime training maneuvers, which eventually led the FBI to raid the property in 1944. This driveway seems to go on forever. It must be at least a half mile, if not a mile long, and it descends probably maybe 300 or 400 feet down into the canyon bottom. It really does kind of feel like you're descending into a pit. What do you think this is over here? Let's go check this out. Definitely some old structure, but for some reason it's been fenced off. It looks like we can get inside, so we'll go investigate. Wow. I wonder if this is part of the original house that was here. Looks like there's roof beams. Very hard to tell though. It's all been caved in or collapsed on purpose. Apparently the Murphys also put in stables and had plenty of livestock as part of their vision for a self-sustaining community. And so I wonder if this right here is part of the old stables. This property feels so expansive and does seem like the kind of place that if you're looking to build a retreat, a hidden getaway, this would be it. What is this? Some weird old refrigerator-like box. Some old lanterns maybe. I wonder what this all is. Over here you have a fireplace. Let's go check this out. So clearly this was a residence of some sort. A bathtub over here. What? Some other weird boxes, metal boxes. This place is freaking creepy. So in 1949, the Stevens sold this property to a man by the name of Huntington Hartford, who went on to establish an artists colony down here in Rustic Canyon and hosted the likes of writers like Henry Miller and artists like Edward Hopper. And then in 1978, the Mandeville fire ripped through this area, destroying all of the remaining structures. I really wonder what the Stevenses would think about their property if they had a chance to see it again today. Ah, there it is. Wow. If you didn't think this place was creepy before, check this out. Wow, let's go take a look inside. All the dreams that once were, that the Stevenses had, are now written as graffiti on the walls. All right, well, I think our tour here is just about done, and I think we are obligated to climb back up via their stairwell. So here we go. So I have no idea whether the Stevens were really Nazi sympathizers or if that thing is just a big rumor. Maybe the Stevens just wanted to connect with nature and get away from the hustle and bustle of a rapidly developing Los Angeles. All I do know is that this spot here in Rustic Canyon above the Pacific Palisades is really something special. And I thank you for coming along with us on this episode of Artistic Off-Road to explore Murphy Ranch. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.